So I arrived in Toulouse, France today. I'm just gonna do my quick recap of what you're gonna see when this video starts. So I basically just left my hotel in Andorra. I went shopping for a hat, so you can see me do a little bit of shopping there, and then I walked to like the bus station in Andorra, caught my bus, and just went from the little country of Andorra to France through the Pyrenees Mountains, and then I came into the city of Toulouse. So you'll see a little bit of it, but tomorrow's video is gonna have like way more of Toulouse. I'm doing like a walking tour, so you'll get to see more of the city, more of this little corner of France. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. All right, so I'm headed back to France today. And last night when I was doing laundry, I lost my hat that I've had for like I've had it for 3 or 4 years. I took it across the Camino in 2024. I used it at work. I just consistently use that cap, and I feel kind of sad. I mean, it was kind of falling apart, but still, I don't know. It might be at the laundromat, but I don't want to go way over where it's at. I think I'm gonna go to North Face and go find like a new hiker's cap. So I guess it's time. But yeah, I've been losing little items here and there. Kind of sucks. That's just part of travel, but the hotel did me good. It's behind me now. I'm gonna go into town for a bit, and after that I'm gonna go get some food and catch a bus to France, back to France. So we'll see what's going on in Toulouse this afternoon. All right, so my Cotopaxi cap found its final resting home in Andorra, somewhere, probably at the laundromat or somewhere on the street. Hopefully somebody took her in and put it into good use. I don't know. Unlikely. We probably got thrown in the bin, but I have the photos. But I have this North Face cap now, so I guess there's one plus of this place being a shopping like mecca, is that you could basically get anything here, it seems like. So if you need any sort of clothing, electronics, toiletry, like they pretty much have everything, and at a really good price, honestly. I know I got this for 36 euros. It's a little bit pricey, but I don't really even know how much they cost in the States anymore. So probably about like a little over 40 US dollars, I think. So whatever. Things, like I said, I needed a cap, one of these foldable, washable ones. So gotta do it sometimes. The shopping mecca. Honestly, I think Andorra has like more McDonald's per capita than anywhere else. But yeah, just like, oh wow, they have a Taco Bell here. Shit, I ate some Taco Bell last night. I wonder if it's any good in Europe. I don't think I've ever seen a Taco Bell in Europe. It's kind of gone downhill in the States, and it's really expensive now. So, I mean, it's always bad for me. I don't know. It just never agreed with my stomach. So, dang, look at for all you Pokemon gooners out there. There's a whole vending machine filled with Pokemon. All your cigarette people. Tons of ciggies. Look at that. There's like tons of them. I really don't know how much they cost, but yeah, look, they have like electronic stuff. Say bye to Salvador Dali inspired clock in Andorra. So I'm gonna go have a bite to eat and go wait by the train station. Look at that. This water is like so powerful here. Yeah, just that river just goes so quick through here. Oh, back to where I started. There's my hotel back there. And the McDonald's. All right, so I'm pretty close. I'm like a block away from the bus station. And yeah, it's just like right over there. Below that building that's under construction. And I will be taking the bus to Toulouse, France. I will be in France here in a bit. Well, it's like, I think about 3 hour bus ride to Toulouse. It's supposed to be really pretty. All right, so I'm here now. So I got about like 45 minutes just to chill. yeah, it's the last little bit of Andorra City here. Right, so I'm in number 2 here, so for my bus. It looks like we're gonna be in one of these like little buses too here at the AND bus. All right, so I got on the AND bus. It's like a little, kind of like a mini bus almost, and yeah, we're heading out in about 10 minutes. So I think I got a pretty good seat. So I think the bus driver was just kind of messing with us. He was like saying, "Oh yeah, we need to get our passports stamped from Andorra in order to cross into France." But I was like looking up online, so there's no like stamps for Andorra or anything like that. So maybe he was like just joking with us. We'll see what happens. So that one's going to Barcelona. It's the last view of my hotel right there. Bye. All the construction, new shopping centers here, apartments. That's the last view of Andorra, the capital. It's really pretty. It's crammed into that little valley there. Giant construction crane. So I think this is like a giant ski resort here. There's like a ski lift. So there's a lift there. Should we passed on? Marriage show, I didn't even realize it. Yeah, it seems like this whole country is like a giant construction site. It's like a water park here. So they're herding some cows up there. Wow, look at this waterfall. Yeah, there's still a ton of snow up here. So this town is Toulouse, so I think it's like the last kind of decent sized town until we get to France. Well, it looks like we're already here at the French border. So. other side we should be in France, I think. So. Alright, here we are. Across the mountains. Man, this bus is bumpy. So we're parked like 100 meters from the French border. It's kind of funny. Looking at the Google Maps. Alright, so we're now in France. That over there is Andorra. There's some like little mini waterfalls down there. It's really pretty. Right, we have the official border crossing. So that mountain there is still part of Andorra. So this side of the valley is France, and that side's Andorra. And I think Andorra technically So this is the heart of the French Pyrenees right here. It's like a French village here. It's still rich. Is there any cows there? There's some pipes coming the mountain. It's very lucky. Alright, so I think we've crossed like the main part of the Pyrenees. We're kind of like scattered little foothills here, so it's gonna be mainly like forest and stuff going through here. Alright, so I'm like an hour south of Toulouse. Oh, maybe like 40 minutes. Now we've gone up the mountains completely and it's flattening out. Just endless fields here. hours, so I think we're supposed to get there at like 3:45 according to the ticket. So we still got an hour left in our time limit, but I think we'll probably get there like half an hour early, probably. So I don't know. I think can't see a whole lot from the highways here. It's just mainly like woods and roads and stuff, so it's not very exciting. These are like old canals. I think we're like a kilometer away from the station, so we're stuck in traffic. All right, so we finally arrived, and here's the bus station. We'll just wait to get permission to go in. And yeah, this is it. All right, so I think my place is either a 15-minute walk or like a metro stop away. So let's take a pick. All right, so I arrived in Toulouse. That's the end of my journey here. I'm gonna make my way to the hostel, and hope you enjoy the scenery.